What's going on, America? It's your boy, Cappy Kingpin, Just for the Hell of It podcast. We are back in the building on this Friday night. The subhuman is absent. Fat Bastard absent. It's cool. We got Renegade and we got Justified in the building. Let's sound off, fellas.
Yeah, Renegade now. Go ahead.
No, you go, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, Renegade in the house again. We just putting our heads together again, doing this think tank, trying to figure out what's going on.
Let's justify calling straight out Buffalo. Yeah, there's a lot of we gotta figure out what this whole stepping on the neck of black folks shit is going on, because it's getting old now.
Yeah. Just as Justified mentioned, tonight's topic, we got to figure out what Gayle King was trying to do with that interview. You know, let's figure that out. I'm gonna let Renegade start. Go ahead, bro.
Well, I might jump to the end conclusion because I'm putting all this stuff together. What's been happening lately, and it's a lot of backbiting. It's a lot of strife, and I'm wondering if, like, okay, I'm kind of the opinion of a lot of these folks, a lot of these niggas are bought and paid for anyway. So it's like there's something that's going on lately such that there's a lot of things that's making us look bad, bringing us down, and it's almost like I'm ready to say they just dancing to the tune of something else. Or are they just that crack, or their minds that gone? You know, or is it a thing where, you know, when you're in that status and when you're in that thing, you really don't care about anything, you know? So looking at it from where we're on the outside, and it's like, it's more than just what you're doing. It's like it's affecting people, because there are actually people, I'm not one of them, but there's actually people that kind of look up to these people, you know, and think that there's something, you know. But I'm seeing past that, but, you know, and it's causing a lot of problems. So, you know, Lady Justified got some insight into that.
Justified.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is like this. I mean, how everything's gone on within the last year. Because let's go back. Gayle King did the interview with R. Kelly. And R. Kelly did all that crying and shit, and he's like, everybody's out to get me. It's like, she stood there and just, you know, like, let him act out. And after everything was all said and done and all the publicity she got from it, she wanted to do another interview with that. Now, granted, in that particular case, it was, you know, there was a lot of stuff that was still coming out, and then they also had the Surviving R. Kelly stuff that was just coming out, and they had everything going against him before he went to jail. So she was trying to get more press and publicity. Now, after that, you know, yeah, Oprah going after Russell Simmons, even though he was cleared, and did everything to vindicate himself from any allegations of sexual assault. But even after that, she still was going after. So now, Kobe passes, going on 2 weeks now since Kobe died. And there was an interview that Gayle King did with Lisa Leslie, and the interview had absolutely nothing to do with Kobe. It was about Lisa Leslie and talking about all her stuff, but then she slides in Kobe. And Lisa Leslie, who was friends with Kobe, stated that, you know, when they hung out, he never was, you know, she knows some NBA players who were dogs and would try to do stuff, but she said that he was never like that. He was a gentleman, you know, never did anything out the way, and was never like that towards anybody else. And so Gayle King kind of pushes more in on it, trying to see, you know, trying to talk about the rape allegation that happened, you know, years ago, you know, I think it was 2003, and trying to, like, see if she can get Lisa Leslie to say so. Lisa Leslie, once again, said that he was, you know, he was never that type of person. If anything had happened, it was not by force. But the fact that she just kept, like, needling at her about trying to get her to talk about this guy who just passed away, whose, you know, family is still grieving, and not, you know, all this stuff going on, and you sitting there and you're trying to, you know, put this man down after he died. Lisa Leslie said, you had all this time when he was alive to ask him questions, and you didn't. You should have asked him again.
Okay.
And then
Excuse me. Let me hop in for a minute. What you were saying, I'm piggyback off that. First of all, my opinion, not trying to be a conspiracy theorist or whatever. I think someone high up, they're trying to destroy the black man's legacy. Period.
Well, see,
That's
where
my
I was-
opinion.
That's where I was going.
And they using the black women to do that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
my
I was
thing,
going.
Gayle King, you fucking coon. Don't forget, this is just for the hell of a podcast. We not about to be settled. Bitch, suck a cock. A dirty cock. Go ahead, Justify.
my thing is, she had a coworker named Matt Lauer.
Who was walking around a Christmas party with his pipe out with a Christmas ornament hanging on it, allegedly.
Right, and like, you ain't trying to talk to him. And then one thought, granted, I don't, the whole death, nobody should be making death threats because you're going to put yourself in a position, because it ain't like back in the day where somebody make a death threat and nobody can figure out who did it. People were making death threats and everything like that, and they doing it through like Twitter and everything. They're gonna figure out who the fuck you are.
Justify. Turn up on that bitch. We on just for the hell of a podcast. Turn up on that bitch. We ain't being settled. Fuck Gayle King.
I ain't being subtle. I was leading all the way up to it because the whole thing is what kills me is the fact that we got a lot of people who sit there and they'll be quick to say, "Oh, black," like what they say now, because black men are expecting black women to sit there and do all the extra stuff and get mad at a black woman because they ain't got their back, but then they quick to say that black men don't give a fuck about black women. But at the same time, you got people like Oprah and Gayle King who everybody look at as like these big, like the show that black people can be successful and everything. But these two bros acting like they white. Like, fuck niggas pretty much is the way to look at it. I mean, shit. The whole thing is, I don't know what, they rolled over from each other in bed one night and just said, "Hey, I got an idea. We gonna start fucking with every goddamn body we can fuck with that's a black male in Hollywood. We gonna go after anybody that's innocent because, hell, this way it takes any type of heat off of us eating each other's pussy." Because
but it does look like it's coming so hard and so strong that it is coming from someplace, and they're playing the game that they're supposed to play because that's what you do when you're sold out, or if not, you know what I'm saying. That's how that goes. So, but there's a serious campaign or agenda that's going on, and it's just really trying to undermine a lot of stuff in the black community, just to try to disrupt any type of cohesiveness that might have been,
Yeah, and they know a lot of people who sit there. We got a lot of people who are dumb enough to just go based off of anybody's words. Like, they won't have a mind of their own, so they'll listen to the next person. They know that a lot of people going to sit there. They're going to listen to Oprah because Oprah has brought herself up from so far, and that she will be the proper person to listen. They're going to listen to Gayle because Oprah says, listen to Gayle and try to pull stuff for Oprah's ass was out there today talking and trying to calm people down, trying to defend Gayle. That's not necessary.
Nah, listen. Fuck that. Off the rip. That was inappropriate. It was disrespectful. Mm-hmm. It was too early. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't your place. I will rather, not even say I won't be surprised if I seen Whitey do it. But Whitey's strategy now is not that. We're going to use the people. Because off the rip, they know how to use people. When that money come involved, when they cutting them checks for networks and so forth. Yeah. Like Oprah owns her own network, but do she own herself?
But Gayle ain't on it.
No, peep it. Oprah owns her own network, but do she own herself?
No. That's exactly what I just got to show.
Let's. I'm gonna shout out this cat, Tyler Perry. He actually owns himself.
Right.
He off the rip. He came out the mud. He did his shit himself. Oprah had a handout. She grind, but she had a handout. So what I'm just saying is, that's why you never heard her mention Matt Lauer, Harvey Weinstein, all these other cats. Donald Trump. You won't hear that because obviously she got ties, connections. You don't know what they did for her to be in that position. So that's why they never speak on that. She don't speak nothing with Trump. Never said anything. Just quiet. Just giving out cars all day. Say it again.
I'll take it back further. You remember, because this clip actually was circulating on Facebook recently, when Oprah had a TV show.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, she did this twice. Well, first time Oprah had a TV show, and she brought Ice-T on the show to try to drag him about lyrics that he had on there, and had all these white folks in the audience who was kind of dogging him.
Yeah.
Because of what he was talking about. Then, after the whole, remember when the fuck that dude, that asshole just died too. Motherfucker, the dude looked like a fucking werewolf with a cowboy hat. Called the damn Lady Night to Rutgers, nappy-headed.
I know you talking about the dude. Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah. Now, when that happened, what was crazy was, instead of going after him for what he said, discrediting these young ladies who playing basketball and the courts and shit, you sweat your fucking hair out, you ain't gonna look like, Halle Berry, right?
Oh, shit.
But you sit there, you sweat your hair out playing ball and everything like that. Instead of going after that motherfucker, she went after the rap industry because saying that, because they say it, they make it all right for other people to do all this. And Russell Simmons was on there then defending the rap industry, saying, no, that ain't how it goes.
Yo,
so
off the rip, they made her wear her hair a certain way to do her show. They forced her to lose weight for her show. So fuck out of here. I don't want it. Man, get the fuck out of here. You coon. Fucking coons, man.
What's the mind control?
You ever notice that for her show, she might have looked a particular way, but every time she had to be in the movie, she looked bloated.
Yeah. Somebody mammy.
Yeah.
She had to be somebody mammy.
What's the mind control? That's
exactly.
It's that stuff plus the thing that they really opened bigger than life.
Right.
And now, after you do that and got everybody into her and thinks she's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Exactly.
Now she come with this type stuff. Man, that's a that's a mind game. Man.
Listen, because guess what? Everyone wants a boss or someone's higher. We in America, we got this thing. We love to praise people. We just love to praise. We need a boss. We need somebody above us. It's always we need that. You know what I'm saying? It seems like we're not strong enough beings. We need that. Like you said, they paying her magazines, networks, everything. She's the Susie Homemaker. She's everything. That's just like they used to do that with Martha Stewart. Then Martha Stewart had dirt on her name. Now she's just tucked away hanging with Snoop. Martha Stewart was the idealistic. And right now at this point, she don't give a fuck. She got her money. She did her time. She don't care. Oprah is more or less on that. And I'm telling you, I think is warfare that they using successful black women to down successful black men and their legacy. That's why I was like, let's do this show. Because I'm like, this is a problem. In my opinion, it's a big problem. And like, I ain't gonna trip. I have respect for Oprah. But what's going on now, you got to check that. Fuck Gayle. She could suck a dirty pipe. But
I think it's going to get even worse because of the fact that whatever else they want done, she's going to do. She's going
exactly.
You know why? Because it's like, you either do what we tell you or you will wind up like Bill Cosby.
Exactly. Listen, she never said 2 words about Donald Trump ever. Ever. Weinstein. Yeah, greasy ball, nasty. Rumor has it Dame Dash smacked the shit out of him on a set and paid her for being a fucking sleazeball. Never said nothing to that fat motherfucker. Never said to Matt Loud. None of them. But you down in Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is a legend that passed away. You doing documentaries talking about. Say it again.
She waited till he was dead.
Yeah, acquitted on all charges. Acquitted on all charges.
When the allegations first came out, she had interviewed him. She was friends. He took her out Neverland. They had a good time.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you want to sit there. And it's like she's going after every black person. Eddie Griffin said one time that if you leave it up to them, black men black entertainers is going to have an asterisk at the end of their name when it's all said and done. Now, if you've done something, that's one thing. Like R. Kelly put himself in the position that he's in, so okay, that's one thing. Kobe was accused of something, but was never charged. And if you look at the evidence and everything, it was bullshit to begin with. All right, but at the same time, you don't sit there and wait till somebody's dead to try to stir the pot while everybody's grieving. Because shit, they're not here to defend themselves. There will never be a damn time for this to be discussion to actually happen. Because if you ain't want to say nothing when he was alive, don't say nothing at all. If you ain't gonna sit there, you want to sit there and dog him while he's dead, don't say shit because you had a chance to talk to him while he was alive. Because nobody's saying shit about Elvis. Nobody's saying shit about Jerry Lee Lewis, who's still alive. Roman Polanski is still making fucking movies and getting awards and everything. Nobody's saying shit about him. So don't go after anybody now. Leave it fucking alone because shit. The question is this: how come Statman ain't marry your ass shit? Ask that question. How come shit? What are you gonna do when Gayle get fired from CBS? Because she just threw them under the bus for what happened, saying that they took what she said and reclipped it to where it would be beneficial to them. So if you're gonna do this, do it the right way. Figure it out and stop putting it down. And the bad part is we can't, everybody sit there and say, oh, well, you're going after black women who's saying stuff. No, because we know that just like everybody knows, there's black folks who are for people, who are for other black people who's going to look out for other black people and boost them up. But then you have some that want to act like crabs in the barrel and step on the neck of somebody that was just like them to get higher and please white.
I agree 100%, man. And that's why I think it was important for have a emergency show to speak on this. And I just want to, get our opinions out. And I'm sure more are going to develop in the news, but I was like, we really have to touch down on this. Because this is out of control.
This is indicative of a lot of things. It's like there's a lot of things going on, and in the midst,
right,
you got this. So that means it's a destruction from within. You're going to see a lot of stuff. Again, we really don't have enough of a black community anyway. But
right.
It's like what little bit was built up. Like I said, it's a mind game. How everything was done, everything was built up, and now you start making it crumble from within.
Totally agree, and that's a problem. I think that's a problem.
Problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And unfortunately, a lot of people, but you know what we're doing? A lot of people are kind of reluctant to call it out. Some people see it, some people know it ain't right, but still, this stuff needs to be, you just need to hit it on the head and just say, look, everybody needs to hit it. If you got eyes to see, you just need to say what it is.
That's right.
And that's, and it's a thing with it that I find kind of disturbing is that Oprah was just defending Gayle kind of like, oh, she's hysterical instead of addressing the issue.
What she was doing, right?
Yeah, jump on that and address the issue.
Yeah.
She's still standing behind that shit like, oh, it's okay what you said. Then the network like, oh, we correct. No, it was done. I don't give a fuck if y'all put up an edit version on YouTube or whatever. It was done. It was disrespectful.
They think that because of all the shit they see Trump doing.
Yeah.
They think just because they got money or.
Oh man, yeah. You think you can do what he do? Yeah.
They think that they're equal or something that they can do. Okay, good example. Remember that movie, The Family That Prayed, since we brought up Tyler Perry earlier?
Yeah.
Remember the movie, The Family That Prayed? That girl who thought the woman thought that she was just all that, like she was top shit.
Right.
Fucking touch her and she could talk. And when she went off and said that shit to the dude, said that, yeah, you ain't shit. Yeah, I helped you try to get that job. Yeah, the kid ain't yours, and he smacked the shit out of her.
Yeah, smacked the taste out of her.
Yeah, and reality set in for her after that, and she ended up pretty much looking like, she was back at the bottom while everybody else rose up all over her after she fucked them all over.
Yeah. They
told her to realize that shit can happen to you, all right? This ain't you're showing that you're not in favor of us. Oprah's show, the demographic for Oprah's show was mostly towards white women. Just like how Wendy Williams' show is mostly towards white women. Wendy Williams is trying to tap into the same demographic as Oprah did, and also by burying black people. Wendy Williams been stepping on the backs of black men, black entertainers in general, black heritage in general, to get her career what it was.
Exactly.
She says stupid shit about everything, and then she gets checked by people.
And a couple times it backfired. A lot of times it backfired. It been backfiring.
Yeah, because Roland Martin came on her show to check her ass about dogging HBCUs.
And 50 Cent dogged her too. She tried to pull up to his pool party and it ain't work.
Tupac went after her when he was alive. And the whole thing is, it's like, you got to look at yourself. You are willing to step on your own for what? Because whatever you think you're going to get, how long you think you're going to be able to have it, and how long you think they're going to allow you to keep it.
I so much agree, man.
And while we're thinking that we've gotten someplace and that we're all, rolling fast, it's like I can see. It's like it's not hard to see that we could slip back to where it was in the 60s if you ain't careful.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? And
I mean, that sounds like an off-the-wall statement, but I'm just saying we're not paying attention.
Nah, it's so true. Renegade is true. It's true. It's sad, man. It's sad that fortune and fame it just drive you to destroy your own people. Like you gotta have some type of integrity, some type of backbone. Most of them is spineless. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like the system. I'm not even gonna say why the system got their hand up their shirt, controlling them. Some puppeteer shit, Geppetto. You know what I'm saying?
That's the word.
Some bullshit. So yeah, I just wanted to hurry up and speak on this. I think we really need to do a live about more deep in depth and probably get some people on the phone to interview, try to figure it out. But I just wanted to get your opinions and see how it sound and just get something up here because I'm like, yo, that shit was crazy. It was all over all over social media, over the media and everything. So let's do the final thought on it, and we definitely gonna have to revisit this. Let more develop in the story. So let me do my final thought, then y'all can do y'all's. I just think Gayle King, you out of pocket. If you was a hoe on the street, I would have put you out there and made you double that profit. You know what I mean? With some knee pads and a mouthpiece. Like, bitch, like, for real. I don't give a fuck who friend you is. Bitch, you was out of fucking pocket. That man is passed away. You trying to tarnish his legacy. Bitch, you out of pocket. So from Just for the Hell of a Podcast, I give you a big fuck you and suck a big dirty pipe. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, my final thoughts is, just own that. She's out of pocket, Oprah's out of pocket, and the bigger thing is we need to start looking at all these people that's out of pocket and what is it, and why is it that they're destroying their own people? So it's like, for one thing, you got to call it out, and other people have to have the guts to say that they're out of pocket. And then we need to start going into it and say, like, okay, what's y'all's problem? What is everybody's problem?
My final thought is this. Over the years, I've had to catch, and for me to say this, I have to explain this part. Over the years, I had caught flack because my kids are mixed, like their mother's white. People would sit there and say that I turned my back on my race by having kids with somebody outside of my race. And assume that would be a way that, I would be turning my back on my race. Now, I've never done that and always have been faithful to my race regardless of anybody I've been with or what color. Now, these women got money. Now, they've forgotten any type of struggle that they've had to gone through and seeing anybody that looked like them had to catch hell at the expense of other people to make the other people look good. You're sitting there, you're going to put down anybody. Now, granted, regardless of what happened, to whoever and what position they might have put themselves in, that does not give you free range to sit there and try to capitalize off of them that are alive. Like Lisa Leslie said, you had a chance to say something to Kobe when he was alive, and you didn't. So pretty much, this is what the old saying goes, is their nigga wake-up call. Everybody who thinks that they're above they're not black and that they think they're above being black or considered being black, get the nigga a wake-up call. Tiger got one, Cuba Gooding Jr. is getting one now. Hell, you're up to bat.
Oh, shit. So, from Just for the Hell of It podcast, fuck you, Gayle King.